Punchboard Media,
where we all
bring something
to the table.
pull up a chair
At punchboardmedia.com.
Party Gamecast will show you what to play, giving you ideas when you don't know what to do or say. Party Gamecast, it's all fun and games, we'll show you new ideas to play. Party Gamecast, having fun is easy when you know what games to play. Party Gamecast will show you what to play, giving you ideas so you can party away.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Party Gamecast, featuring the Party Gamecast, a podcast about party games and games you take to parties. I am your host for this episode, Bruce. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being a part of this. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. As you well know, this is the July episode. We are in the middle of August. Don't worry, folks. If you were out there, if you're a regular listener to the show, you know that this is absolutely reason for alarm. But the pandemic's been kind of hard on us, trying to figure out what exactly we were going to do and what our future plans are going to be and how we were going to continue and what that was going to look like. We have figured some things out, which means in a couple of weeks, you're going to get a brand new episode because we have figured out exactly how we're going to handle this. We're going to start playing games online with each other. We're going to start mailing copies of games so that everybody has a copy of their own. And we're able to do this because of Patreon. So I want to take just a second. I know that some of you are rolling your eyes. I'm sorry. Just give me a second. It'll be gone soon. All the advertisement's going to be here at the very front, and then the rest of the show is just going to run the rest of the way through. But I really want to thank all of you that have supported us on Patreon over time, and especially right now, because our output is not nearly as high as it used to be, which already was not a ton. So I appreciate you sticking along for the ride. But thanks to that Patreon money, we can get multiple copies of games and ship them out to everybody so that we can start playing games together, which is awesome. So first thing I want to do is I want to thank our friends at Power to the Meeple at powertothemeeple.com. Remember, check them out for great savings. They help shows just like ours. Right now, they have Sovereign Skies Deluxe Edition, which looks awesome. I know very little about it, but I did go to the website and I was like, oh my goodness, what a beautiful game. So check it out. They have the Deluxe Edition, which looks like a real thing. It has a chromium cover, which, having been both a baseball card collector and a comic book collector, makes me very nervous. But I would say check it out. Even if that's not your type of game, check the website out. Great games, great prices, and they help shows just like ours. And the Spiel Foundation, who helps all kinds of people. I am now currently on the Spiel, technically. I do a little bit over there talking about dexterity games called Flicking Around. If you want to check that out, that is sure a thing I do. But those guys over at the Spiel are amazing. And so are the folks at Power to the Meeple at powertothemeeple.com. So I just want to take a second to thank them, because they've been one of our sponsors almost since the beginning of doing this. We also want to thank all of you out there that just every single month help us out, because once again, this is how we're going to be building the show in the future, is being able to send copies to multiple people and not having to be in the same place to do it. I think it'll take a month or two for our audio to get good, for us to finally figure out how to do that correctly. That may be a thing, but I think it's a hurdle that we can overcome. I also want to thank, there are a whole bunch of you that normally we do an ad and we say your name, so I just want to do that right now. I want to thank once again Josh over at Power to the Meeple at powertothemeeple.com. Mike Cooper, thank you so much for your continued support. Brian Ganninger, thank you so much for your support. Jerry Reese, we couldn't do this without you. Stephen Quaid, we couldn't do this without you. And to all the rest of you out there that support us at whatever level, thank you so much. We are so happy to have some ideas to get some things back together. Lay's has made some absurd potato chips. We're trying to get our hands on all of those. Captain Crunch and Aunt Jemima, which is still what it's called, I think that's changing very soon, but the bottle says Aunt Jemima, made blue artificially flavored maple syrup product. So we're going to try and put that in little cups and send that out to everybody so that we have that to talk about. So all kinds of cool stuff going on for the future of the show. But you're saying, Bruce, you've thanked everyone, but you haven't thanked What the Food sponsor. So the entire conglomeration of Coopco, I think Coopco is what they all are, all of the different organizations that bring What the Food are all, as a giant conglomeration, going to have a big party this episode because we are bringing you Snack-A-Mania. Snack-A-Mania is something we did years ago. Plural, years ago. Like, I think 3 of them, I believe. And it's been sitting in the vault. Brian edited it, and I had been meaning to put it out. And then we just didn't do the show. And then we came back and we wanted to have brand new content every month. And then we were doing the thing where we were taking the stuff from Patreon and bringing it over so we could make a show out of it. And now I was like, we need to get this out. We need to make sure the world can hear this. So this is the place. Now is the time. We are about to bring you the most over-the-top snack brackets that has ever been. We are bringing you Snack-A-Mania. Bing, 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 bing. So that's what the rest of the episode is going to be. We did, oh goodness, it's been so long. I believe we did 16 snacks in a full-on snack war to determine a champion. It has been so many years, you cannot get any of these snacks anymore, and if you do, they're going to be rancid. Do not eat them. But if you want to hear us run through just, oh my goodness. I think it was a 16 tournament. It may have been multiple matches where we did like a fatal 4-way and a 3-way dance. It's been a long time since I've listened to it, but I am as excited as potentially you are. What I will tell you is this. If you listen to the Party Gamecast for our hard-hitting party game content, this is not the episode. Next episode, we will be talking about, I believe, if we have everything in place, Metro X and Cartographers. So we've actually got like some games coming up that we will be talking about. We're also going to try and get some Fall Guys in between now and then, but that may be in 2 months. I don't know if we're going to have that by the end of this month. But maybe. Who knows? We're getting together. We're doing things. We're really excited about it. And I'm just happy to have something to put out so that you have something to listen to so that we can get things to, I guess, what we're going to have to call like the new normal. Once again, I know the last episode we put out, the audio was of questionable content. Well, not of questionable quality, I guess. It was of solid content. It was questionable quality. We're still going to be working on that. I think those bugs will take a while. But as far as for us, the hard part was the how-to, because we all physically get together. And I think I explained this last episode as well, that it's just tough for us. But we have a plan. We figured it out. We think we have a way to proceed forward. And once again, there'll be another episode coming this month. If you were thinking, Bruce, it's already the 19th. That seems highly unlikely. I think that you're probably right. That's probably tough. We're going to genuinely try it, though. We're hoping to have something out the next week and a half. Because there's only a week and a half left in August. So we're hoping to have an August episode as well. This is our July episode. Thank you for waiting to halfway through August for it to come. Now it is time, guys, gals, non-binary pals. It is my honest-to-goodness pleasure to welcome you here to Baltimore, Maryland. Let's get in the Wayback Machine and let's go back to Snack-A-Mania! Hey folks, quick note. I know there's just been a gap of space here and you're like, but Bruce, I'm waiting for Snack-Mania to begin. Snack-A-Mania, Snack-Mania. I forget which we call it. I was about to begin, I fired up the show, I listened to the intro, and it reminded me of something I need to tell you. So this was this was recorded before Terry Bollea, the man you may know as Hulk Hogan, was outed as garbage. We at this point did not know that. So, since this was Snack-A-Mania, we happily did impressions of one Mr. Hulk Hogan. Please understand it was a different time. I don't think it gets any worse than that. But anytime that the character played by Terry Bollea comes up, I like to mention that Terry Bollea is absolute trash. But Hulk Hogan is like the second or third most American thing from the 80s. So what are you going to do? But just as a note there, I wanted to step in and make sure that you did not take our impressions then as if we knew what had happened. We try to keep our Hulk Hogan impressions now down to an absolute bare minimum, unless we need to actually say the words, "Oh yeah, I'm absolute trash, brother. Oh yeah, I'm a real garbage dude." That's normally how we do our Hulk Hogans now, but I just wanted to cover that before we get to the show. So you know what? Let's get to Snack-Mania! Welcome to Snack Brackets 2017 Snack-Mania. I'm your moderator, Bruce. Joining me on this special all-chip-laden episode is Rocky.
Oh, yeah.
Mike.
I'm in it, brother.
And Brian.
Hi.
Dig it!
Are we? I thought we were,
What?
am I supposed to be enthusiastic?
Yeah, I mean, look at all of these chips. It's chips on chips on chips.
This is like, this is like just heart disease.
It certainly is.
You can't see this at home. There's like a mound of chips. It looks like somebody robbed a convenience
I believe
store.
there are 24 bags of chips.
I think there's 25.
I believe there's 26 bags of chips.
27 actually.
27, everyone had 27.
It is actually
because
there's really 27 because there's duplicates of two flavors.
Yes.
And then there's a third. There's an odd man out.
This is about to be crazy, folks. You might be thinking to
Yeah.
yourself, hey, why are you giving up on the snack brackets thing? You got there first. It's yours. Why are you leaving? It is Snack Brackets 2017, but we are busting the brackets because we have so many entries that we're going to have special matches. We're going to throw like 4 of these in a battle royal where the ending is going to be a triple threat.
No DQ, Bruce.
No DQ. No DQ.
We've got a ladder set up.
There's just
case involved.
I don't know that anyone's going to use it, but there is a ladder set up. We are prepared for all the gimmicks today.
I'm throwing thumbtacks on the ground.
Oh, and someone's going to
no.
fall in them. And it's probably going to be you if I've learned anything from my years of watching wrestling.
That's all right. I'm handy with a folding chair.
That's all you
gotta
need
watch
to
that.
be.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you need to be.
Get in the cage.
As you know, first of all, let's thank our sponsors. DeWood Earth Movers. Rocky, play the sound. We want to thank them so much for sponsoring Snack Brackets 2017 Snack-Mania. I think can I call it just Snack-Mania from this point, or did they?
You can call it
I can just call
whatever
it
you want,
Snack-Mania.
man.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's our brand. We can call it.
Yeah.
So here's how it's going to work. We're going to do some matchups here. We're going to do voting, but we're going to do it with hands. In the past, we've done chips and secret ballots. We're just going to do favorite chip. Favorite chip wins, advances to the next round. Here's where it gets crazy. In the next round, we're going to shuffle up all the chips so that we don't know who's facing who. What?
Oh my gosh.
Man.
Who's facing whom?
Whom's facing who? Whom's facing who? Get it right. Whom's facing who?
So here's the deal. Some of you have sent us these chips, and they were supposed to be for very special things, like Patrick Hillier. I want to mention you by name. Patrick Hillier from the What Did You Play This Week podcast sent us some of these chips. We have held them so long. We're supposed to do a show with the lovely Mr. Hillier. We just haven't done it yet. We're supposed to eat them on that show. They've now gotten old enough that if we don't eat them soon, bad things are going to happen.
Oh, dear.
So we want to thank you ahead of time for your chips that we will be eating in this competition. And we have saved the chocolate-covered chips for some time when we're on the show with
Chocolate seals in the freshness.
It does. It seals the
Yes.
freshness. It also makes stale chips taste better.
Still chocolate, even if it's a stale chip inside.
Exactly, Brian. So we're going to begin today's matchup. Let's begin with the Zapp's Company. Zapp's Company out of New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah?
They have brought us 2 fantastic chips today, I guarantee.
I can't do that accent, so I just decided to go vaguely.
Laissez le bon temps rouler.
Yeah.
Neither can Bruce.
Oh yeah.
If I wish I had a washboard and
Laissez
an
les bon
accordion.
temps roulettes.
Yep.
Okay.
Laser les bontunes.
What's this
Crawfish.
have to do with collies?
It has nothing to do with
Okay.
collies. So what we have are the Cajun Crawtator.
No, they changed the name.
Really?
They are now Cajun Dill Gator Taters. They used to be Crawtators.
They used to be Crawtators. I'm
That
not
was
crazy.
that was what that when I ordered these on the internet, I ordered Crawtator chips and got Cajun Dill Gator Taters.
Hey, Cajun Gator Taters against
Ooh, you failed
New
that
Orleans
one.
pedal style voodoo.
Voodoo. I don't even know what
chips.
voodoo tastes like.
You're about to find out.
Yeah, I am.
I feel like
Voodoo is their every flavor we have on the same chip.
it is their all dressed.
So it's their
I
all
see.
dressed. You're trying
It's
to face
their all
the
dressed.
Canadians. Ooh.
Yeah, so you got
no,
Cajun,
no,
you
no.
got dill, you got garlic. I forget they have like a salt and vinegar. They have like 5 or 6 flavors. The
Okay.
Voodoo is the all dressed of Zapp's,
Well,
which
you know
is
what? Open
owned
up-
by Utz. Fun fact.
Oh, that is a fun fact.
Yes.
So open that bad boy up. Let's get a taste of it. Let's roll
All
that
right,
right
we're
in our
gonna
mouths.
lead with Voodoo.
We're gonna lead with voodoo.
No, I have
gotta
had
lead
these
strong.
before.
I guarantee. Ooh, let's let me get a whiff of that bag. Ooh,
Yeah, it smells
that
nice.
smells like stale chip.
It smells like stale chip and
Ooh.
vaguely of like Cajun seasoning.
Yeah, I agree.
Little vinegary smell.
I'm gonna pace myself and go one chip at a time here.
Oh no.
I just taste vinegary and a little like
Oh, barbecue.
generic seasoned salt.
That's very vinegary.
Yeah, I've had these before, so I know what to expect on this one.
Now,
But
as a note,
they're good.
for those of you at home, we are actually recording this in the year 2017,
Yes, sir.
which is not a good thing for these chips,
Oh, really?
as
yeah.
they expired in September of 2016.
Oh, that's fine.
They're 6 months out of date. That's fine.
Yeah, that's not even going to be
Almost
the
to the
oldest
day.
chip.
No,
Yeah.
they have not gone bad, but they have definitely gone stale.
Almost to
Oh,
the
man.
day, they're 6 months out of date.
A little bit. Well, let's see what we have with
I
the
think-
Cajun Gator Tater.
Yeah, these
whatever
I have
it is.
not had.
Dill Gator Tater.
In theory, this flavor is contained in the voodoo chip.
Okay. I don't know if I believe. I don't know if I taste
Ooh.
any dill.
That just smells like I opened a can of dill pickles.
That could be wonderful.
Sure. Depending on your opinion of dill pickles.
Oh, that does smell like you opened up a jar of dill pickles.
You can taste the dill, but it's not very strong,
Agreed.
which is good. I'm not a huge fan of just dill. I like a little dill in things. I don't like a lot of dill.
I don't
Those
know
are lovely.
if that would have been stronger if it were fresh. I don't think it would have been.
No, I feel like it's not. It smells stronger than it tastes.
It's
Although, the aftertaste hits you a little.
And there's a little baby spice at the end.
Yeah.
Not like from
yeah,
the
you
Spice
get like
Girls,
the
but,
garlic
like,
that also is in a dill pickle.
Yeah.
Like that fresh garlic, not the, kind of.
So has everybody had a chance to eat both the chips?
Uh-huh.
Here are your votes. You're voting for the one to advance to the next round. Who is voting for Voodoo? Who is voting for Cajun Gator Tater? And the Gator Taters advance 3-1. Mike, you are wrong.
All right, give me the voodoo.
So the Voodoo is going to go into the bag of shame.
Hoodoo the voodoo.
We're going to move on to our next matchup. Now, we have two different maple bacon chips. We're going to pull those out. One, I believe, is from the fine folks at Giant. You are holding it, Brian. It's in your hand.
Yes, we have Giant Food, which is a local food store. They're called something else in other parts of the country. They make bacon, exclamation point, maple rippled potato chips.
And they will be facing...
A President's Choice World of Flavors Maple Bacon.
You may remember them. They are the Canadian chip company that makes some of the best chips we've ever had across the board. So here's what we're going to do. I would like to see the Canadian chip open up the match just to give them every disadvantage because I have a real good feeling they're going to win, but we'll see. Oh, God, Rocky gave me a terrible face.
Smells like old plastic.
That's not
Bags
good.
do that sometimes.
Oh. Well, why to take a big one?
Does smell like old plastic.
Yeah.
That's
How
not
out
good.
of date are these?
I'm going to try not to look. It'll make me sad.
I don't think very.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, see?
Oh, that's funky.
Let's make it fun.
Oh, yeah,
Clap,
that's
clap, clap,
last
clap.
August.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Bruce.
Funky,
Oh, yeah, that is a lot of...
Chemical. That is a lot of chemical.
Yeah, it doesn't smell that way. And it just sounds stale when you bit into it. Oh, well.
But that is very bacon.
It doesn't taste as bad as it smells, at least.
No.
It tastes pretty all right. It's definitely bacon, but not in that like artificial bacon that a lot of things have.
No, that is very... I want to eat more of these.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But I won't because we have a long day ahead of us.
We can eat more later, maybe. All right,
Now
let's.
we're opening up into their
the
giant,
Giant.
or their what? Like Shop and Save or
I think it's ShopRite some
Shop
places or
maybe,
something.
Maybe that's the
It's
other
got a
one.
little logo that's like a flower. It's green, purple, red, and yellow, and like a, I don't know. If you have one near you, you'll know the logo. That smells vaguely bacony, but no plastic.
What is it? I think they're also Martins.
Yeah, they're owned by a Dutch company now, so they're different. They've bought different local companies and
Okay.
switched them all to be the same thing now. So depending on where you live, you might recognize them.
So I feel like these have a little less bacon, but a bit
Yeah.
more maple.
No.
I'm not getting any maple. I'm getting a little more liquid smoke.
Really?
Oh, there's a maple on the end.
Yeah.
Maple
Not very
weights.
good.
Oh.
Just kind of blah.
I would say they're not bad. They're not particularly bacony.
I'm going to need one of the other ones again to compare.
I feel like that's
Brian,
a ploy.
Nothing compares.
I agree.
To you?
Not to me, not to anyone.
Well, that was our first music reference. Music references, of course, are sponsored by DeWood Earth Movers. Rocky, give them the noise.
That was our second music reference. The funky was the first.
Oh, you're
yeah,
not.
You
I'm
clapped
sorry.
along.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Oh.
No, I get nothing. I don't get a noise for mine.
You got claps.
You get claps. Yeah, you did get claps. Huh.
All right, I'm ready.
Voting?
It is now time for voting. First, our first entrant, the World of Flavors Maple Bacon. Now, the Giant Maple Bacon. It is a 3-1 victory, Brian. You're wrong this time.
Oh, boo.
Yup, that one is number one.
Brian did, in fact, vote at number one.
Twice.
Twice. We're going to move on to our next matchup. I believe there are two of all things you could possibly imagine. Turkey and stuffing chips.
There's a turkey and stuffing and a turkey and gravy.
Somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere in here.
Nope.
So many
For
chips.
those of you, I don't know if you
It's
can
a
hear just the ruffle of us going through
Small
chips.
brownish bag, as I recall.
As we try and
There we
figure
go.
out.
Turkey
There we
and gravy.
go.
Yeah, we have Boulder Canyon turkey and graver,
Graver?
turkey and gravy flavored kettle cooked potato chips.
Now, I'm going to take a little gamble here. The other one is President's Choice, our friends from north of the border. Mm-hmm. Brian, would you hand that bag to Rocky and let Rocky read the back of it? Because I'm going to guess it's well worth the read, a Boulder Canyon
The Boulder
chip.
Canyon?
sure.
Most likely.
Our savory turkey and gravel. Graver.
See? You did it too.
Nobody can get that gravel out
It's
of
turkey
them.
and gravel flavored.
Wow.
Our savory turkey and gravy kettle cooked potato chip are the staple of this feast. We've taken our finest kettle cooked potato chips and seasoned perfectly with all the flavors reminiscent of Thanksgiving's main attraction.
Splay the bounty, Rocky. Let us try the Boulder Canyon chips. Might be our first in-season, not out-of-date chip.
Is it?
Although Rocky did not give me a good face there.
It's very sagey.
It's on the front.
Yeah, they're only out of date by a month.
Oh, that's
Nice,
the
nice,
best
good
entry
work, good
so
work.
far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not bad.
I feel like some of these will be in date.
One or two
maybe.
of the
Yeah.
27.
The ones I bought today might be.
Yeah.
That's
Might.
true.
Doesn't
'Cause-
smell like much. A little sagey. I love sage, so.
Are you also getting an unacceptable turkey flavor?
More like a cardboardy
Oh,
flavor.
that is weird.
It tastes like the. Yeah, it tastes like turkey skin.
Yeah. Like turkey pan drippings, not like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the other thing I was thinking, like the little brown bits around the the
Yeah.
fond at the bottom of the pan.
yeah.
That is strange.
You're saying that like
little
it's
bitter.
a bad thing.
It's just a
I'm
very
saying
strange
that-
taste for a potato chip.
Your facial expression is not
Yeah, I'm not
approving.
entirely digging this.
I think it is a cornucopia of flavor.
Oh, I like what you did there.
I was thought of that a while ago. I was waiting.
Uh,
I was saving that.
Yeah, I'm
What
gonna
a
interrupt
turkey.
that.
so our friends north of the border, who don't even know what Thanksgiving really is,
Oh,
Anyway,
Yeah, why do they make a Thanksgiving chip in Canada?
I believe they have Canadian Thanksgiving.
And these are president? They don't have a president in Canada.
it doesn't say Thanksgiving, does it? It just says turkey and stuffing, doesn't it?
Where those belong
no,
to
it's
Thanksgiving.
turkey stuffing. It's
Oh.
not turkey and
Oh.
stuffing. It's
It's
turkey
just stuffing.
Oh, that is
No,
a
it's
turkey.
it's farce de dindy.
Bless
Yeah,
you.
that's
That's
no,
the French,
even
and I
close.
butchered the crap out of
Yeah,
that.
you really did.
You couldn't butcher it worse than
It also smells like herbs.
someone from Montreal. There you go, Rock.
That tastes more like stuffing than turkey. That tastes like stuffing that absorbed the turkey juice.
Okay.
that
because
tastes like
it's supposed to
stovetop.
be stuffing.
Yeah, no, I mean it tastes like
We're
it's supposed to.
scientists here. Give me one of those. We're going to try one of each.
Can I say none of the above?
Really?
You are crazy.
I have a clear preference.
One is better than the other. Doesn't mean I like it.
No, I like one of them.
I like them both for different reasons. Let me choice some presidents again. here.
Here's what I can tell you. If you put them both together, that's,
Nope.
that's good eating.
Nope.
That's dinner.
The cat is waiting for the tiebreaker.
You do get turkey and stuffing, though. Yeah. You get the entire balanced meal.
So I think we're going to just judge it by turkey and stuffing. Who votes turkey?
That's the turkey and gravy?
One is turkey, one is stuffing.
Yeah, one's the turkey and gravy.
Okay.
One is the stuffing.
The stuffing. Who votes turkey? Who votes stuffing? Uh-oh, it's time to go to the cat. We'll be back in just a moment as the cat sets up the tiebreaker.
All right, give me a piece.
So after the cat examined both of them for just a moment, remember Ripley, the party game cat, is the official judge in all ties. We almost thought it was a double elimination. He sniffed both and then eventually ate the turkey. The turkey advancing to the next round. Stuffing is gone. Our friends from north of the border not doing too well this time.
Which is odd, because normally President's Choice chips are fantastic.
Absolutely.
And they tend to do well in these.
I'm trying to remember our other matchups. What else? I know we have a chili and a chili.
We have chili and chili. Let's find that next. Here's one of the chilies, I believe. Nope, that's not
That's
it.
one.
Oh, I have a chili. I have
Yeah.
the sweet chili.
There's sweet chili and Cincinnati chili.
Yes,
Completely.
I have the Cincinnati-style chili.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our
different.
classic hometown recipe.
I mean, same word, different thing.
Yeah. Yeah, one is beef chili. The other is pepper chili.
Yeah, the Cincinnati-style chili brought to you by Mikesel's. I don't know where exactly we got this.
I can tell you exactly where we got it. That is from Mr. Patrick Hillier.
Aha!
Ooh.
That is Fillier at Fillier. One of the many people involved in the What Did You Play This Week podcast. We thank you very much for sending those over. We know we were supposed to do a show with you and them. We're really sorry. Maybe we'll fix it this time. We'll send you something to make up for it because you sent us something the last time.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
we'll
start
get to trying that one.
Yeah.
How's it smell? I was really excited about these. Uh-oh.
It's not bad.
Yeah, maybe that needs to be tempered a little.
Yeah, that was like,
That excitement.
I met a person I really think I want to date.
Smells a little like bag and sweet.
My
I
favorite.
like some sweet bag myself.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah. Some sweet, sweet bag.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Definitely a lot of bag. I'm always getting something that smells a little bit like Old Bay.
I didn't get that.
No. It's cumin and then cinnamon and then beef.
Huh.
That's what I'm getting. I get cumin, cinnamon, and then beef. And then brown sugar. Or something.
I'm definitely getting cumin, cinnamon, and then kind of a savory sweet. I'm not getting the individual pieces like you are.
It is
Well,
very
you don't have
cinnamony.
as refined a palate as some of us.
I get the chili powder.
I'm going with Brian. It's very cuminy and very cinnamony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get those first. That's you get the chili powder a little bit later.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting a little bit of the beef.
And a little bit of beef. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, if it's Cincinnati style chili, you want cumin and cinnamon
To
and
lead up
beef.
front, yeah.
Those are your main flavors.
Yeah.
With a little sweet on the end.
Yeah.
All right.
So the other bag. Where did we buy these? Oh, Marshall's, known for their chips.
Yes.
Yeah, our first non-potato entry.
Yes, it is Samai Jungle Root Crisps, sweet chili flavored. Yeah.
I feel like there's got to be something on the back
kind
worth
of
reading here. Am I
jungle
wrong?
root is it? What is that?
Let me tell you all about it, Mike.
Oh yeah, it'll tell.
Enjoy our medley of perfectly crisp cassava and tania slices with a hint of sweet chili. Thank you for choosing our Jungle Root Crisps, made with the freshest cassavas and tanias grown in the fertile soils of small, family-owned plantations located outside the protected Ecuadorian forest. These century-old favorites of the Amazon peoples taste best when prepared with our ancestral recipe. Hand-selected, delicately sliced, and crisped to perfection in small batches, then sprinkled with a little sweet chili spice. Try them with hummus, guacamole, or your favorite dip and experience rainforest magic.
There's a lot going on in that paragraph.
Okay, so I would like to knock out both easy jokes if you don't mind me hitting the low-hanging fruit.
Magic.
I think I knew a woman by the name of Tanea. And second, isn't Ancestral Recipe from like 4th edition Magic?
No, I think it was in 2nd edition. It was back in the day because I remember it modified Thaco.
No. But I think there was a card in Magic the Gathering. It had
that Magic. Oh no,
that
no.
Magic. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying you
Okay.
went D&D.
I
on
went
that.
D&D.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fourth and unlimited, where it had the white border.
There's ancestral.
I believe
there's
Ancestral
Recall.
Recipe.
There's
no,
ancient.
Ancestral Recall.
Yeah, ancestral recall.
And that
Oh.
was back in the day. That was
Okay.
before
That was unlimited. Unlimited, and
that was the last run
yeah.
of that. Was unlimited.
I thought it came out and revised.
So there. Oh dear.
Nope, it was out by revised.
Okay.
So there are two different kinds of chip.
I
in
was
the bag.
wondering if I
Okay.
had to locate
One is
two.
kind of smooth and white, and the other one is kind of wrinkly with little polka dots, like little black dots.
Huh.
So
So
one
is
being the cassava, one being the Tanea.
One's the
Tania,
captain, one's the
Tania.
Tennille.
Yeah.
Okay,
One
yeah,
being the
So
captain.
it's the
Yeah, one's the
captain and
captain,
Tennille.
one's the Tennille.
That's completely in date.
These are heavier than chips should
These
be.
are. This is a dense chip we have here.
They are. They're dense.
Wowzer. Okay, there's the.
And these are sweet chili flavored, right?
That's what they
Nope.
said.
On the bag it says that.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, wait, I got a little bit.
Yeah, that tastes like a root.
Yep. Maybe from a jungle.
I'm so confused right now.
So the first taste I get is out of date.
Yes.
The smooth one had almost no flavor, just texture.
Yes.
And the textury
And a
one
lot of
had some flavor a little bit. I'm getting some pepperiness, but it's like almost black pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sweet.
Not
And there's
chili.
no sweet.
No.
No.
It's not a
No.
it's not it doesn't taste like capsaicin. It tastes like
Like black pepper.
Piper nigrum,
Yeah.
if you want to get all
Yeah.
technical.
Piper
don't.
Nigrum is also a woman I used to work with her.
Yeah.
So we have to make our vote. So who is going for the Cincinnati chili? Who is going for the sweet chili?
Who is
Oh,
wrong?
it looks like Cincinnati chili is advancing this time. Rocky, you're wrong.
They were just so weird.
They are so weird.
They're weird, but not in a necessarily pleasant way.
Yeah, but they'll get eaten.
They're not bad.
We'll eat them around
But
here.
yeah,
at
if
some
I had to
point.
pick,
Oh.
and the
We also
Cincinnati
had
chili
that, but
wasn't
that's
great.
not-
No, that one's separate. We
Yeah.
got plans for that.
Matter of fact, since we're saying it, now we're gonna go for things you would get as an appetizer at an Applebee's. We have buffalo blue cheese and wings and Nathan's chili cheese fries. It is a president's choice. It's a buffalo blue wing.
Oh yeah.
Once again, let's go with the buffalo blue to begin this competition. Our friends from north of the border. Rocky already hates this.
There's
can't
nothing I
imagine-
enjoy about this flavor I'm about to have.
I can't imagine blue cheese chips are gonna be anything but funky.
Oh God!
Funky.
Hang on, I have to
Dude,
spot
dude,
this.
dude,
Keep doing that till you acknowledge that I did it first.
I told you
Sir.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I missed it.
You didn't miss it. You just forgot.
I forgot. I forgot there was a sponsorship for that. What's up, Brock?
I had to find the smallest chip I could.
I got the fun.
Oh God! Oh.
Bring all the fun.
Don't breathe in too hard. You might
Oh.
fall over.
That's an odor.
Oh,
It smells like an empty container that used to have gorgonzola in it.
oh!
That is a formidable stench that these chips have.
Get my beverage ready.
Ooh. You get the blue cheese first.
Yeah.
It tastes like blue cheese dressing, not blue cheese. Like the stuff you get with wings.
Yeah. Buffalo wing and blue cheese. And that is blue cheese dressing in the picture.
Now
That's
this tastes
weird.
like
You get the buffalo wing afterwards.
Yeah.
it tastes like you when you dip your buffalo wing in the blue cheese and it leaves some of the buffalo sauce behind.
Yeah.
If you were to just eat the blue cheese that has some buffalo sauce in it, that's what that tastes like.
That is very pleasant.
I don't dislike that a lot, and I
That is
usually am
very
not a
accurate.
yeah. And there's a little bit of almost chickeniness there.
Yeah.
Now, I feel the need to mention this. Rocky disliked that taste so much. She got up from the microphone, threw down her earphones, and ran to the other room to, I don't know, vomit. I don't know.
We're going to hope that's not it.
We're going to hope
Yeah.
that's not it, but I think maybe. It's going to be like the Gordon Ramsay vomiting, where it's just like a lot of noise and kind of fake vomiting.
Oh, the
He's like, I can't believe you would serve that kind of thing. That's what I think's probably going on right now.
I hope.
Me too.
Because
Me
she
too.
didn't. She went towards the kitchen, not the bathroom. So I guess she's just washing out her mouth.
Maybe she's just throwing up on the cat.
So do we want to just?
Well, that's a pleasant image.
Yeah,
Thank
maybe
you.
she's just chasing the cat around.
Blah.
Like full Linda Blair. Full Linda Blair chasing the cat around.
Oh, they weren't pea soup flavored.
That's a lot.
No,
of
once we get out of here, it's
cleaning
just
up.
it's gonna look like there's been a murder.
Man, I'm glad
In
I
the
don't
other
live
room.
here.
Me too. I'm
Sorry.
glad I don't. Oh,
Sorry about your carpet, man.
no doubt.
And the walls and the ceiling and of
Oh,
course
my
the
goodness.
cat
To the windows, to the walls.
Welcome back, Rock.
Did you think I was puking?
on the cat.
We thought you were puking on the cat. Full Linda Blair.
I'm not you. I'm
Full
not a
Linda Blair.
jerk.
Full Linda Blair.
I
all
saw you
over.
go to the kitchen, not the bathroom.
Every
Yeah, I had to
Like
get
that.
more beverage to get this flavor out of my mouth.
You know what'll wash that out of your mouth?
Probably these Nathan's chili cheese crunchy crinkle fries.
I didn't even know Nathan's made chips.
Neither did
Apparently
I.
they do, and they're in my hand.
I thought all they made was a lot of hot dogs one day a year.
And sausages and hot dog like things.
Frog legs. They
And
make
frog, legs.
legs.
We do know for a fact that they make
Really?
frog legs. Rocky and I, the only frog legs I've ever had, we were headed to the Preakness. Or not the Preakness, we were headed to the Belmont, having done the Preakness and the Kentucky Derby. And we decided to stop at Coney Island at the Nathan's. And it said frog legs, and we thought that was such a ridiculous thing to be there that we felt the need to buy them.
They should make these in chip flavor then.
Frog leg chips.
That's a scent.
Yeah,
I don't know what the. It's
you
definitely
get
there's
chili powder. Yeah,
I don't know what else. Little cheese. I've had frog legs, not at a fair from a Nathan's vendor, at a very nice French restaurant.
which is where one would expect if one is going to find frog legs.
It's
That's
right there
where you're
next
gonna
to
be,
the
yeah.
escargot. Yes.
Exactly.
Now, these are not a potato chip. That is to be noted.
They're like puffy cheese things.
But potato.
Yeah, they're puffed.
Yeah, still potato.
Okay, they're puffed, but they're cheesy poofs, but not like shaped like cheesy poofs.
Yeah. I would like to try one more of those. And, Rocky, I think there might be a story on the back worth reading.
Well, sure. Let me just pass you another one. Hold on.
Thank you.
In 1916, two young Polish immigrants named Nathan and Ida Handwerker put down their $300 life savings to open up a Frankfurter and French fry stand on Coney Island, New York. They called it Nathan's Famous. In addition to selling the country's newest taste sensation, the hot dog, Nathan and Ida served golden French fries. Today, Nathan's Famous brings you the same taste of their crinkle-cut fries served all over the world in a delicious snack. These thick, crunchy crinkle fries contain no trans fat and are perfect for snacking anytime.
For the record, I knew that Nathan sold French fries. I didn't know they were crinkle cut.
Also,
And these aren't French fries.
there's a comma after golden, but before French fries, so I was very confused. Golden French fries.
Here's the thing I'll note.
In theory, French could be referring to the preparation method, and fries
True.
the noun. French fry is not necessarily a noun.
I can see that.
They are Frenched. That's why they're ripple cut.
It's so complicated.
Here's what I'll note. I love the mouthfeel of those.
I do not agree with you, sir.
Really, they are a solid mouthful of flavor.
I mean,
like
it
a
is
cheese
a mouthful, and they are sort of but I don't know. I'm not going to give away my vote. But let's say I didn't need a second taste of those to know whether I wanted to vote for them or not.
I understand. I'm just saying I liked the mouthfeel of them. That's
I mean,
all I'm
Stop saying that.
It stood out from all the chips that we
It
had.
certainly did stand out in that it was a good mouthfeel.
Stop saying that.
My mouth felt better after the other chip. Anyway, we should vote.
Okay, so who is voting for the buffalo wing? Who is voting for the cheese fry? Oh, the buffalo wing advances. Rocky, you're wrong again.
Or am I the only one that's right?
No,
No,
that's
not
not
at all,
it. That's not what's
unfortunately.
happening. That didn't happen.
Yeah, that is not at all correct. I did like the mouthfeel of those.
You're also wrong about that.
You guys are
baby
gonna help me
back?
because I'm running out of things I can
Let's
say.
go baby
Ribs and
back.
ribs?
Ribs and ribs.
Oh, okay. So here we go.
Baby
Bing,
back,
bing,
baby
bing,
back,
bing,
baby
bing,
back, baby
bing.
back, baby back.
It is our first crazy match. It is a three-way dance.
Ribs and ribs and ribs?
Ribs and ribs on ribs on ribs.
Where's the other ribs?
There's a third rib somewhere.
Baby rib?
There is a rofo.
Oh, you know what? There were 3 bacons. There's a peppered bacon. Is that...
No, there were
No?
3 ribs.
No,
hang on.
Yeah, it was all right. Well, what do we have?
Royal Farms baby back, Wise finger licking ribs,
Oh, and we have a President's
you
barbecue
go.
baby back ribs.
the nondescript bag did it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. So once again, the Canadians are stepping up.
Yeah, we have a third man in the ring this time, though.
Oh yeah, we do. Which means this can get bonkers.
Yeah.
One thing I would like to note: I have a couple of my trivia players, Cricket and Karen, who are kind enough when they go to Canada, they do bring us back some of these delicious snacks. I want to thank them. Not that they're listening, but I just wanted to be known that we thank them. All the President's Choice came from them.
Yes, and they did a wonderful job with these.
Yes, they did.
Usually delicious chips. Even if
Yes.
they haven't always won, they're always a lovely chip.
Yeah, by and large, if you are in Canada and you want to get a potato, just go for President's Choice. You'll be all right.
Even though Canada doesn't have a president. I don't know who chose these, but they're doing a good job.
President Company.
All right, so what do we want to start with? Wise, Rofo, or President?
Let's go with the oldest first.
That is definitely the Wise because it expired over a year ago.
Nice.
Oh,
Bing, bing, bing,
these
bing.
only expired in January of this year, so.
These were last October.
All right, so you're second. Wise. I forgot that was a company.
I know.
It's a very local company, I think.
Yes. But not Wise like the grocery store. Wise
So-
like an owl, because there's an
So
owl.
in Hebrew school, they used to have a snack cart that went around, and it was all Wise snacks because they were kosher. Yeah,
How kosher do you figure these finger licking ribs are?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess not.
Maybe they're beef ribs?
Maybe they're imitation flavoring.
I'm sure that's probably because they don't use any sort of. They just say finger licking rib flavored. So.
What a surprise! I can't find the symbol for kosher on the bag.
Okay.
So here's the thing: I am getting that kind of sweet, porky taste to them. Like it's
Uh-huh.
surprisingly on point.
Oh yeah, no, that tastes really
That's
like
really
it should.
good for, especially for having
A
been
year old,
Yeah.
little black peppery.
No, you can really. It tastes like pork ribs.
Yeah, I feel like I get. Oh wow!
Yeah, you get the pork
Wise.
in it too. Yeah.
There's
Nuanced.
no meat listed on any of the ingredients.
That doesn't shock me.
No.
I don't know what natural grill flavor tastes like.
Don't think about it.
I've
Don't
never
think
licked
about
a
it.
grill.
Yes, you have.
That's
Well,
true.
you're clearly
I have,
missing an
actually.
experience,
no,
Brian.
Yeah, I have.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
no,
is
that
ri-
is. I did not expect those to be that good.
I double dare you, Royal Farms. I would keep saying Rofo from this area. Royal Farms.
Yeah, Mid Atlantic. It's called Royal Farms. We all call it Rofo because they call their own stuff Rofo.
Yeah.
Like their cola is Rofo Cola.
Yeah. Well-known chain in this area, especially Baltimore.
Yeah, compares to like a Wawa or 7-Eleven.
Like a 7-Eleven with delicious fried chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
the
they have some
chicken
of
is
the best
quite
fried
good.
chicken in the area, and they maintain the chicken box, which is a really a staple of sort of the Baltimore area. I didn't know that was a thing just around here until I started researching.
Chicken box.
Chicken box is a
Yeah.
very Baltimore thing.
Is that along with pit beef and lake trout?
Yep. Matter of fact, lake trout and chicken box you'd probably find at the same place.
At least pit beef.
yeah.
Beef exists. Lake trout doesn't
Well,
exist.
it's neither from a lake nor a trout, but it
Yeah.
is lake trout.
My first to note, the smells of nothing.
It
really
literally
doesn't.
has no smell
Like
in
it's
the
a-
bag or out.
The absence of smell.
And I got one that's all like orangey with flavor stuff on
Oh
it.
my God! I now know what it feels like to have
Ugh.
to judge a barbecue contest.
It's like ketchup.
That's ketchup and vinegar,
Hey, it's ketchup
Yeah,
and
I know.
vinegar. I like it though.
which is how some people like their barbecue.
I kind of enjoy that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And then liquid smoke.
Yeah, there's a lot of liquid smoke.
I don't get any pork off this one.
No.
You don't get a little bit in the back end there.
I haven't yet.
I get a little bit.
I get a little savory something on the back
Yeah.
end, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
say it's pork.
Okay.
All right, let's see El Presidente.
El Presidente.
I think it's Monsieur le Président.
Thank
Oui.
you.
more
That
than
just
El
smells
Presidente.
like bag.
Not like bag again.
Yeah,
These are the
not
freshest,
offensive
too.
bag, just generic. Like it smells like bag.
I like.
It smells
bag.
porky when you smell just the chip, though. That is pork first.
Huh.
The other
That
ones,
is-
the pork came in later.
Yeah.
That is like, that's like, it tastes like you just bit into pulled pork, not so much a rib.
Pork first. Pork first.
You got to lead with your pork.
Yeah. Wow.
Is Canada known for their pork barbecue?
I don't know. Hey,
I've not.
Hey, listeners. If you're Canadian, is Canada known for its pork barbecue? Down here, we don't think of that way, but maybe you are.
I know they have special beefy things. but that's not pork
Poutine?
by definition.
Wow.
No pork and poutine.
There could be. You can put anything you want on poutine.
Well, yeah.
Other than it's just got to be fries and cheese and gravy, and then other things.
Unless you make dessert poutine, and then
Oh God!
somebody did that. I don't remember what it was. But I was somewhere where that was a thing, and I was like, I don't know.
Isn't there some like generic fast food around here now that does poutine for no reason?
I don't think so. I know we have a Canadian restaurant now, though,
No.
that does poutine.
No, I thought it was showing up at like a Arby's or something inappropriate.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
So let's do them in order. Who is voting for Wise? Wow, it is
We don't even
unanimous.
need to
Game
ask about the
over.
Yeah.
Wow, game
Man,
over,
that is a
dude. Game
knockout.
over.
Game over, man.
Wow, everybody.
Not that the other two were bad.
No, I really like
This
them
was
all.
a good
Big
match.
fan. I didn't like the Rofo one much.
I kind of like the Royal Farms
but it was
one,
my my least favorite. But it wasn't too bad. I guess if I'd had it without the other two to compare to.
This is definitely one of those where
Beer and beer.
beer and beer. That's definitely one of those where, had it been in a different bracket, all of those might have annihilated things. But because we put them
Yeah.
all up against each other in the death match.
Yep.
Oh, that was our first three-way dance.
Nice.
I believe that is sponsored by the fine folks at DeWood Earth Movers. Rocky, give them the noise. And we're back. Now, to note, the thing that made us begin this years and years and years ago was, number one, we played a game called Party Playoff that used a bracket. So we'd say we'd do a bracket of snacks. The other thing that made us do this was the Lay's Do Us a Flavor. We looked for those. We only really found one we thought was especially interesting, and we have put it in a bracket now. Rocky, talk to him about it.
I spaced out. Which one?
The Lay's beer and brats
Thank you,
flavor
Rocky.
we got this year.
I've changed a little bit.
So this year we've got their beer and brats. It is the I guess the only one of the Do Us a Flavor that we could find.
The only
around here.
the only other one I've even seen was like
Was
queso dip or something. So it was just a cheese chip.
I saw another one. It was some kind of tomatoey thing.
Oh, I can't remember because the problem is they keep some of them from the previous years and they'll show up occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I when I see one that I haven't seen before, I can't remember. Like, is it just one I haven't seen in a while? Is it new? But yeah, beer and brats. We had beer and brats or something. We had when
We've
we
had
did the
bratwurst chips from somebody else.
we did the Rofo and the 7-Eleven had meat flavored
7-Eleven
chips.
had one.
Yeah, they both had meat flavored,
Yes.
and we did. It was like
Yeah.
hot Italian sausage and like bratwurst
Yeah.
or something. So
And
yeah,
recall one of them being good. Now, we're matching it up against another beer chip. Now, as a note, this is the Lay's Do Us a Flavor's only chance in the whole shooting match.
yeah, we had another Lay's in here, but it wasn't a Do Us a Flavor.
No. We'll that'll be back in a moment. So, what is the other chip it is going to be facing?
There's a lot of stuff to decipher on here. It is McKessel's, creating delicious since 1910. Groovy, beer can chicken, the savory flavor of a backyard barbecue.
Us again, we'd like to thank Patrick Hillier for this one. I believe. If I'm wrong and it wasn't Patrick Hillier, whoever it was that sent it in, please let us know, and we will eventually thank you. So let's start the match up. Let's get Lay's in here. Let's lay him in. Let's see what's happening.
Do Us a Flavor, Mike.
Do us a flavor, Mike, and open that bag up.
Get in there, huff it.
Huff that bag, Mike.
There's not a lot of smell from the bag.
And this is
Lay's
might be the
doesn't
only
usually-
one that we're going to eat that's in date.
Yeah, this was purchased today. Yeah, Lay's doesn't usually have much bag flavor.
No.
That's usually safe.
Yeah, they're good through April.
So we can pick a whole bunch more time we don't eat these. There you go. Let's see what we have here.
All right.
Yeah.
That tastes kind of like the beer that you cooked the brat in.
Yeah. It's not very.
It's
yeah.
not bad. It just you don't get
There's
a lot
not
of
a lot
brat.
of it. There's not a lot of flavor at all, really.
It's got a little bit of creaminess from a brat.
A little bit, but
A little bit of beery.
I mean, a very little bit.
There's a little more at the end. You get a hint of beer on the aftertaste.
a little bit of the sort of
Not
hoppy
much.
aftertaste, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little malty.
Yeah, a little malty, a little like fatty.
Yeah.
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 Well, let's see if Mike Sells can save us from this.
But I think it's something people usually forget is bratwurst is not a very strongly it's a milder sausage than most people think.
Now that is true. I think normally
Every time
what
I have
you're-
one.
you're used to the taste of sort of the grill, like that caramelization
It's grilled.
of the
It's
skin.
probably got peppers and onions on it
Yeah.
and a little bit of mustard. But like if you just eat a bratwurst by itself, it's like mild and creamy.
And I tell you, a bratwurst done well is a bratwurst with sauerkraut, mustard, and apple butter.
Yes, and at that point, the bratwurst is actually
It is just a meaty
mellowing.
vehicle.
Well, and the bratwurst mellows all those other
Yeah.
strong flavors.
No.
Huh? That's not.
Oh,
a
Rocky
good-smelling
looks
bag.
like someone has hurt her.
I'm so confused by what is happening in my
I
mouth.
need a bigger chip than that.
I hate it when that happens.
What is... What?
I taste burnt potato.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot more than potato
Maybe I got a
chip.
super flavor chip.
I don't know.
I just taste burnt potato.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I didn't get a burnt one.
No, I got the same thing you did, and I had 2 chips.
Freshen
it's
the
just like
palate with
I don't
some
know what-
Pepsi.
Really weird, strong flavoring that I can't place.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what that flavor is.
MSG. I don't
Less
know.
burnt chip, so partially it was just the chip that I got, but
No, it's like weird,
But
salty.
it still just tastes like potato.
No.
it tastes like potato and some kind of vaguely smoky, but not in the liquid smoke way. It just tastes like charcoaly.
No, it just tastes like salty chicken.
Kinda, yeah.
I don't get chicken at all.
It's kind of meaty.
I'm not pulling chicken. I'm definitely pulling
got a
salty
little-
and
ooh.
generically savory.
It tastes like chicken in the way that like a cheap bouillon cube vaguely tastes of chicken.
Maybe.
A little bit.
Not as strong as that, but like it's the same kind of whatever is in a cheap bouillon cube that isn't chicken, but they want you to think is what's
I
in
can see
that.
that. So, I want to raise hands. Who is voting for beer and brats? Oh, and there we go. We have a winner. Nobody has to be wrong, other than the fine folks at Mike Sells. It is clearly just not working. So I believe we have a matchup that might be one of the craziest matchups. We have 2 really crazy
We
ones
have a
here.
couple weird ones left.
Yeah, what I want to try is, so we have a matchup of the lime flavored chips. One is Lay's Limon, and the other is Kettle Brand, who are usually known for some really crazy ones, that just made a Moscow Mule.
Here's how much the Lay's brand trusts us. There is there's an expiration date on it with a month and a day and no year, which is clearly a mistake for us.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Because
Lays.
I'm pretty sure that this one says March and we didn't buy it this month.
No.
So that is
this year.
March of 2016.
Yeah, we
Maybe
didn't even-
2015.
we didn't even buy it this year, so.
Yeah.
Whereas the kettle chips expire next month.
Oh.
We have about
Another
a month
fresh
left.
chip. Let's see what Lay's can do here. Let's lay Lay's in, and then I have a thing on the back of the kettle chips. I bet it's something worth reading. Am I right, Brian?
It's not like a lot, but let's
Okay.
do the Lays. It's not. It's just like buzzwords.
Oh.
We'll get
Well,
to
depends.
it.
If
We'll
you
get
feel
to
like
it.
reading buzzwords, Rock.
Yeah, if you here, look at it. If you want to,
Pew, 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 pew.
that doesn't smell like anything. The Lays don't. We haven't opened the kettle yet.
It is a lot of buzzwords.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want me to buzzword it up? Is that
It's
what
up
you're
to you. I
asking?
thought we would decide if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Kettle Brand potato chips with 600 solar panels on our roof. We generate 120,000 kilowatt hours annually. Our natural promise, no GMO project verified, gluten-free, no preservatives, 0 grams trans fat. www.kettlebrand.com.
Anytime I say to you, hey, Chip, how's the chip? And you say, we have 600 solar panels on our roof. I don't know how I feel about that.
So the Lays Limon tastes like, to me, lime rind. Not
Yes.
lime, but like the peel of a
Yeah.
lime.
Tastes like
They're a little pithy
Lime
and
zest,
bitter.
I would say. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
The outside, the sweeter bit.
Yeah,
Not
with a
quite
little
the
bit
bitter.
of a bit, but it's a little, still more bitter than the fruit part.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not the extremely bitter.
Yeah,
part.
no, lime zest. Was
Now, I
probably
do
good.
feel like this is one that I think is being hurt by the fact that the chips are so out of date.
it
Yeah,
tastes
you can tell that they're out of date.
Yeah.
It's just a cleaner.
You're wrong.
No, it's not like the key lime pie Oreos. Those
No,
tasted
they
like
taste like
cleaner.
cleaner.
These are bracing.
Oh, I disagree.
Those I was worried that we had poisoned ourselves.
These, no, nobody wants any of these. These smell wonderful. I shouldn't share these.
What else is in a Moscow Mule? It's, what is it?
Vodka,
Lime,
ginger beer,
beer,
and lime.
And,
and
sunshine.
copper.
Yeah, and
Obviously.
In a copper pot over ice. And the lime causes a chemical reaction with the copper that brings copper into your drink and slowly poisons you. It's delicious. The bag is copper like a Moscow Mule.
And don't forget
They
the
smell
sunshine.
lovely. I've got that little tang like a copper cup.
A little gingery.
Yeah, a little bit of ginger.
I'm definitely getting ginger. Yeah.
Yeah, ginger, a little bit of lime. Not a lot of vodka.
No.
I'm not sure how you'd get vodka in a chip.
Legally.
Yeah, I'm
Well, it'd
getting
probably
more
evaporate.
ginger than anything else.
Yeah.
Ginger with a little bit of like acidity
Yeah.
from the lime, which you don't taste the lime a lot in a Moscow Mule anyway. It's mostly just ginger and booze.
So here we go. Les Limon and the Moscow Mule. And the Moscow Mule wins all the way across the board.
Hands up, it wins.
Hands up, it does win. Now, I believe we have a tomato matchup between something sauce and something hot tomato.
Marinara and
Yes.
hot tomato.
Marinara pasta chips, sir.
Oh yeah. I think I
Oh,
was
no.
responsible for those.
Oh, these do not come from this continent.
Tom Tom
Really?
brand, you think?
So let's begin with the marinara chips. Let's start with the one that's the closest to home.
Okay, they are vintage Italia brand. I'm not sure I want my food to be vintage. Just putting that out there.
Oh, let me tell you, most of
How's
the chips
that?
we're eating are vintage.
Yeah.
How's that expiration date on that? I know when I bought those was a while ago.
That would be last May.
Yeah.
Last May. Yeah. Okay. They're pasta chips with marinara.
And if you wonder yourselves, folks, hey, what happens to the food that I send to the Party Gamecast? We hold it and eventually eat it. Don't think for a second we just get rid of it. We do not.
Yeah.
I love when there are typos.
That looks like the bottom of like ravioli.
Yeah, it's got like a serrated edge on it, and it's
Yeah.
got a diamond shape.
Yeah, it looks like ravioli, but like the just before you stuff it, like
Looks
the
very
noodle
happy.
used for ravioli.
Smells of
Smells
nothing.
like dried
No,
herbs.
Oregano.
Yeah, it smells like Italian seasoning, like oregano and
Yeah.
the other things that.
oregano.
But
Ooh.
it smells like the stuff that's been in your cabinet a little too long, and it's kind of just vaguely smells of dry herbs.
That was more flavor than I anticipated.
That tastes like a crouton.
Yeah,
it does. Except it's pasta.
it's kind of dry.
That does taste like a crouton, and
Yeah,
I think in the best
texture's wrong.
possible way.
Yeah, I'm not getting any tomatoey really at all, but it tastes
Not
like
really.
like a Italian seasoned garlicky crouton.
Yeah.
For the record, Bruce loves croutons.
Yeah, given
I
my
also
druthers,
love-
I
yeah.
often snack on croutons.
However, definitely doesn't taste like marinara.
Well,
No.
and it tastes like a weird cracker more than pasta. Like
Agreed.
it seems like a strange cracker,
Yeah.
like a baked cracker or
Yeah.
something.
So, Mike, try to set us up, because I found these at one of our fantastic local grocery stores.
I am going to guess it was one of the Asian markets
It sure was.
because this
Yeah.
one is a product of Bangladesh. It is made by Pran Foods. They are Tom Tom potato crackers. So not technically a chip, I guess.
Probably they're
And they
extruded.
are hot tomato flavored, whatever that is.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure, because I've heard the term hot tomato used for a couple of things. So I'm dying to find out what the flavor of this
That's
is.
the thing where you like juggle it around, and whoever is holding it when the
That's hot
music
potato.
stops.
That's a hot potato.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Or musical chairs. I'm not sure which thing you're playing. And I have no idea what that would taste like either.
Now, if Mike can open these without exploding the bag,
Yeah, I'm trying to open them up without blowing up the bag. I'm just going to rip the corner off, I
I'd
think.
say that, or we need scissors. We might need scissors.
Bam! And then the show's over.
Tamper-proof bag.
Wow.
I never thought I'd see a bag beat Mike this way. Rock, could you just take care of that very quickly so that we can emasculate Mike here right on the show?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I was trying not to do that too hard because it's going to blow up. Oh, I was trying not to bite the bag.
Oh, the bag is
You're
bitten.
using teeth.
Keefers.
Oh, that's got to be. The ref's got to call that.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're like little puffs.
Oh, yeah, they look like potato puffs.
They look like those rice cakes you get
Yeah, I was say the little like Japanese
fresh
rice
made. Yeah.
puffed things.
Yeah, they're hexagons. So there's our gaming reference.
There's our gaming reference.
They're hexagons.
They are hexagons.
Smells tomatoey-ish, kind of.
They smell
Little bit.
spicy.
Or it tastes like tomato, and then spice. Yeah, it tastes like somebody just like tomato mush, and then spicy.
Yeah,
Yeah. It is a spicy tomato,
Yeah.
but in the other order.
that's weird.
That's not
certainly is.
unpleasant. And it sort of tastes like puffed corn almost.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they actually tell you what seasonings are in there.
Yeah, they don't care. They
Some
do
of
that
them.
in other countries usually.
Yeah.
There's also spice and herbs,
Spice. Well, spice. Who doesn't like spice?
My
and herbs?
favorite.
and
Me
they
too. like a
there's a
spicy
typo. They misspelled sugar in French.
Oh, nice. So, who is going for the pasta chips?
Total shock. Bruce went
Yeah,
for
we
those.
saw
I went for the pasta chips. Who's going for the hot tomato spice cakes? Oh, hot tomato spice cakes
and
advance.
Bruce
I'm
is
wrong.
Bruce is out.
I am so wrong.
All right.
How could I? How
I've
could
got to
I?
tell you, Bruce, I sympathize with you. I liked the marinara,
Yeah.
quote unquote, chips, but they weren't marinara.
No, I'm judging what I liked the most. I'm not worried about how correct it was, like we have in the past. We've certainly followed those rules in the past.
All right. We're do you want to do the Battle of the Rofos?
Yeah, let's see if we can get Royal Farms in with something.
All right. We got two Rofos that are going head to head here. We got premium cheese curl snacks, Chesapeake Bay crab seasoning.
And,
Very local,
And peppered bacon potato chips.
not so local.
We decided to do this just so that we could get. We like Royal Farms here,
Oh yeah.
especially for their chicken and their giant Western fries, as we call them in this area,
Oh goodness, yes.
which is just like a quarter of a potato battered and fried.
Like a piece of
Smells like-
chicken.
Yeah, like a piece of chicken. It's
Oh,
everything
yeah.
right in the world.
Smells vaguely of Old Bay, like it should.
It does not. It smells of Chesapeake Bay crab seasoning, Brian.
I'm sorry. Old Bay is a trademarked brand name. This smells like knockoff
of
Old Bay.
McCormick and Company, I believe.
Yeah.
That's
tastes
everything
like
it promises.
no. That tastes like someone put Old Bay on an Utz cheesy puff.
Yep.
Yeah,
But both of those are trademarked.
but both of
by
those are
different
trademarks, so it
companies.
was neither of those.
Let me
But
tell
that
you.
tastes exactly like you would think it would.
If you like celery seed and salt, they got you.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, that is extra salty. Because they took
Wow.
a salty snack and covered it in seasoned salt.
Hey, I heard you like salt, dog, so I got you some salt for your salt.
Thanks, man.
So you can dehydrate while you dehydrate, I guess.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
peppered bacon, where something from Royal Farms is going to advance this next round.
Gosh darn it.
Uh-oh, Rocky
That's a
giving me
good
not the
face.
best face.
As a note, we're running out of space in the loser's bag.
We have another loser
We have another
bag.
loser's bag.
Oh, good.
That smells all right.
Let's see what we have here.
Smells like
We have to hide these bags from Party Game Cat.
I'm not at all happy
I'm
with
getting
the
pepper.
color of these chips. They're like a depressing brown gray.
you get the pepper first and the bacon later.
I got it the opposite. I got the bacon first and the pepper later.
No, I definitely got the pepper first and the bacon later.
And then the heat from the pepper is a little at the end.
Does the bacon ever
little
come?
bit.
I got the pepper.
It's there. It's not
You
strong.
get some umami.
It's more of a smoky kind of thing.
It's
Yeah.
not bacon like our other bacon entrants were.
Yeah. Wow. Huh. I don't know what to do with that.
It's not bad. It's just
Not good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So, who's going to go for the Chesapeake Bay flavored cheese curl? Oh, eventually everybody came across.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of either of them.
I
so it
don't
was-
really. Okay, you know what? No, this is Snack-A-Mania. Who votes for both of them get knocked out? Oh, it is unanimous. We have decided to take Royal Farms completely out of it. It's a double KO.
In the one bracket that was made for them to advance, they
we
couldn't
did
even
everything we could.
Bring on the new bag.
Bring on the new bag. We have new
the
losers
new
to shove into
loser
something.
bag.
Oh my goodness. I think this is going to cause somebody to advance as a bye
Might
in the
be.
next round.
All right, so what do we have? We already did those.
We have a couple.
Okay, we got two matches. So we've got the weird non-English labeled ones, and then we've got the two that make no sense but couldn't go anywhere else.
Yeah, they just don't match.
Let's go
really.
with the ones that are not from this country and the labels aren't in English.
Okay, we have Paldo Fun and Yum brand shrimp snack crevettes. It has the word snack twice in a row. Oh,
Well, that's
and
how you know it's a snack, Ryan.
these might win. Best before 2015, August 17.
Wow.
So they're expired
They're
shrimp
expired
crevettes.
shrimp chips.
Oh dear.
They're not chips. They're like They look like crispy. They look like a
Crinkle cut fries, almost.
sort of. Or if you've ever gotten squid at a pho place,
I have.
that's what that looks like.
That is kind of what that looks like.
So the bag on this kind of looks like old school Lay's kind of.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But it is clearly Korean.
Yes, it is in Korean.
This is
The
also-
only English word is hot, and then there's a sticker on the bottom that says swing chip hot pepper.
Well, let's open up with the prawn, with the old prawn.
Oh, there's many kinds of
Covered
salt in this.
prawns.
Awesome. Yeah, and this is also a product of Korea. I'm afraid to smell this.
Do it.
Oh, that smells like you think it would. Oh, it smells like old shrimp paste.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're not. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one.
I mean, like, I know what shrimp paste smells
Yeah.
like, and it tastes different than it smells, but
yeah,
still.
but
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't taste like much.
no,
It just tastes like crunchy.
that's what
That
that's what
is-
2 years will do to a flavor.
I feel like, yeah, it
Yeah.
must have. Oh, no, wait till the end. You get the kelp
There
powder.
it is. Yeah.
The last ingredient on the bag is kelp powder, and the last thing you taste is
Oh,
kelp
oh
powder.
wow! It tastes of the briny sea.
I don't get briny. I just taste seaweed at the
I
end.
just
Oh.
taste old ass shrimp.
Uh-huh.
Old bacon shrimp.
Seasoned shrimp oil is one of several ingredients that are shrimp themed.
I feel like these are not going to get a fair shake only because they're so old.
I mean, it tastes. I think this is what it's supposed to taste like. Unfortunately,
No, I don't think so.
I
Nobody would make a snack that tastes like that intentionally.
Well,
really.
Exactly like that? No.
It's shrimp seasoning and kelp.
I'd get more shrimp. It's not shrimpy.
I feel like the shrimp might have
tastes
aged
No,
out
I'm
of it.
the
a
getting
little.
way-
a little bit of shrimp.
it tastes the way the seafood department smells.
Yup.
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get our hot flavor on.
Yes.
It just
Swing
has a
chip hot.
Yeah, it has a picture of a red chili on a chip.
Now we've learned in the
indeterminate red
past.
chili.
What we've learned from these chips that we've gotten at the Asian grocery store is that when it says hot, it means sweet.
Sometimes, yes.
I don't know because there's a picture of a hot chili and a
Oh, there was
container of
one that had a
gochujang.
guy's head exploding, and we were like, I don't know what's going to happen. And we're like, oh, that's kind of sweet. So it tastes like
Swing chili.
honey
Yeah, I
sesame
believe we
chicken.
recorded that one at Congress of Gamers.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Oh man, that doesn't smell like much.
Uh-oh.
Now that one's a year out of date. Bruce is right.
So yeah, spoilers.
Bruce
You're right.
is right.
Yup.
There's no hot at all.
No.
Is there even hot in the ingredients?
Or is it hot on the bag?
Yeah, it is.
Potato, vegetable oil. Yeah, hot pepper paste.
Okay.
Beef seasoning powder. Also.
By hot pepper paste, do they mean sweet bell peppers? Maybe.
There's a picture of either a jalapeno or a serrano cross section on the front.
Yeah. The hotter they look, the
You
sweeter
know what I
they
don't
are.
taste? A jalapeno or a serrano.
Yeah, I
Hey.
feel like there's 0 Scovilles in this.
Yeah.
I told you guys, the hotter they look,
yeah.
the sweeter they are.
There's a little
And then
tip.
every
like a
once in a while,
baby-
it's
And every
just,
once in a while, there's one that will murder you.
you're like, oh no, this is just ground up chilies reconstituted to look like a potato chip.
Yeah.
There's
It's like-
not even potato in it.
baby spicy at the end. No. Well,
No,
I
I
ate
don't even get
2.
that.
Maybe that's what it was.
So who is choosing the shrimp chip?
What?
You gotta be kidding me. Who's choosing the hot chip?
Oh man,
It's time to bring
It's
in the
not
cat.
hot. It isn't
Meh,
hot.
meh.
I don't want to feed
It doesn't
expired
do the-
shrimp to the cat.
the
Phoenix
next
spider
to
shrimp to the
last
cat.
ingredient is capsicum. It is chili oil is the next to
Oh.
last ingredient.
Finally, I'm getting like a tiny little bit of hot.
Yeah, there's hot pepper, red peppers, spice, and oleoresin capsicum, all of which should be hot.
Does
And
that change your
orange.
vote?
No.
But here's what we're about to do. We'll be back in a second because we are sending it to the cat. Remember, all the cat's decisions are sponsored by the fine folks at DeWood Earth Movers. Rocky, give them the sound. We'll be back in just a moment. So we're back from the tiebreaker decision. Rocky, tell us how it went.
Well, they both got laid out in front of Party Game Cat, and he went. and then looked at me and went, "What is this crap?"
What is
and
this
walked
bacon?
away.
So that means it is another double elimination. Bing, 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 bing.
Brr.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Foghorn noises.
Crazy.
Ooga, ooga.
Oh my God, it's our last bracket of the first round.
Oh
isn't
my
it?
goodness.
What?
We're down to the best, most well-paired matchup we have.
Absolutely.
I cannot think of two flavors that better deserve to go head to head.
That's why we've set it up towards the main event.
This is our wild card category of
Very
why are
one-
these
yeah.
here. All right.
We actually do have another Lay's flavor.
Yes, we do.
Not from this year's Do Us a Flavor, apparently. This is from
No.
the flavor swap.
I believe this is from the Olympics.
Yes.
Yes, from a while ago.
This is one that was apparently played off against their cheddar and sour cream flavor. This is smoked Gouda and chive.
Which seems a bit more international.
Does.
Yeah. I feel like I've had these, but it was so long ago.
I bet it was.
Probably when they first came
I
out.
was about to say, when you had them, they were probably somewhere near fresh.
Yeah. I remember having both the cheese ones.
Huh. That is an interesting aroma.
This almost makes me think we should have just a separate podcast where we just talk about food so we can eat some of this stuff in date.
And I was just going to say, before I even get into these, smoked Gouda is one of my favorite things in the whole world.
I understand.
So let's see what this does. That's not a good start.
Uh-oh. Let's see what we have
Oh,
here.
that just smells like not good stinky cheese. Like,
Yeah, no, that's cheese that has gone bad.
yeah,
And not blue cheese, just cheese that has gone bad.
cheese that's no longer edible, not that. Yeah.
Awesome.
To its credit, it does not taste the way it smells.
No, like
Oh.
the chips are definitely a little stale, and that's not helping it because of the mouthfeel. But I kind of like the flavor.
It's very mild.
Yeah.
It's not very
Yeah.
Gouda-y. Doesn't taste smoky. It just tastes like Gouda, and I don't have any chive.
Yeah.
It
I
just,
get a little chive.
it just kind of tastes like cheddar and sour cream.
You figure that was the
the
master
other one.
plan all the time? Is both of them had
Yeah.
the exact same seasoning?
I would
Just
say it
when you
tastes more like sour cream than Gouda.
Yeah. Now that you say it,
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that
can
tastes
buy
like sour
that.
cream.
Yeah.
Which might be what happens when you put chive and sour and mild Gouda.
Or it might be when you package the exact same flavor combination in two different bags to see which bag people will like more.
Maybe they put them backwards and just wanted to see if we'd know.
Yeah.
The other one tastes like Gouda and chives. All right. So now for our matchup.
It is our good friends at Boulder Canyon Authentic Foods pumpkin pie.
Oh, read us a little story about
and what
these.
matches better against sour cream, Gouda, whatever, than
this is
pumpkin
gonna be
pie?
Obviously.
Flavor explosion in your mouth.
The pumpkin has long been known as the symbol of harvest time and an absolute must-have in the Thanksgiving feast. Our pumpkin pie flavored kettle cooked potato chips feature a delicious, perfectly balanced blend of pumpkin spices, nutmeg, and cinnamon. You'll definitely want to leave room for this one.
Oh,
That's a lie.
man, that's a bold statement.
We did save it for last because it's dessert flavored. Or
Yeah.
we can at least pretend that's why we saved it for last.
That
We've had dessert flavored.
that
There have been a lot of dessert flavored potato chips.
it smells like pumpkin pie.
Uh-oh.
Should.
The snozberries might taste like snozberries, kids.
A lot of things in these matchups should have smelled like things that they were supposed to.
Yeah, and not a lot of them did.
Yeah.
But Boulder's usually
I
pretty
definitely
good.
get like the cinnamon and sugar smell.
Get some clove. Got
Yeah, a little bit of clove and nutmeg. Nutmeg. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, a little bit of nutmeg.
Sweet, sweet nutmeg.
I love
Sweet,
nutmeg.
sweet nutmeg.
Yeah, definitely nutmeg and
Get
cinnamon.
the hell out of here, Boulder Canyon.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I got very little pumpkin, but it's all the other stuff. Oh, no, there's a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Oh, that is exactly like it's supposed to taste, I feel
It even
like.
kind of tastes like it has whipped cream on it.
Yeah. Which some people do and don't put on their pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
But there is in the picture, so. Yeah. Well, that is everything.
I would argue that you could take that seasoning, sprinkle it on a baseball card, and I'd eat it.
Yeah, you could
You
probably
are
just like.
that is a basic baseball card. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's a real basic baseball card.
You could probably just eat the bag with the
Yeah.
flavor seasoning that's stuck to it.
Yeah.
and,
I'd prefer not to, though.
other than the texture. It tastes good.
So who is going for the chive and etc.? Who's
Really?
going for the pumpkin pie? Oh, the pumpkin pie advances, and Mike is wrong.
No, I'm not.
No, yes, you are.
Pumpkin pie is nasty, and I'm tired of everything being pumpkin pie spiced.
Oh, stop hating because it tastes good.
It doesn't.
So that is the end of the first round, correct?
When do we switch from the trendy thing being pumpkin pie spice everything to be the trendy thing to hate on the pumpkin pie spice everything? Mike?
I think now it is the time. The trendy thing now is to hate on pumpkin pie.
Oh, so Mike's being basic
I was
now
there
by
first.
hating on it.
I'm actually hip.
He's hip.
Oh, you were into hating on pumpkin
I
pie
was.
spice before it got popular?
Exactly.
Okay.
Now
Now
it's
you're
gone
hating
all
on things we've
mainstream.
never even heard of.
Exactly. I would
Yeah.
I would tell you what they were, but you haven't heard of them.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we're heading on to the next round. How many do we have left?
Several? I don't know.
So many.
That is a very
Let's-
scientific amount.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things left. So we have five pairs.
Okay, 5 pairs. So here's how we're going to do it. We paid no attention when we ate them the first time. There is no particular bracket structure. We're going to suggest 2 people just close their eyes and grab a bag. Let's see what our next matchup is. Grab a bag, Mike. Grab a bag, Brian. Let's see what we're doing.
Same bag, like Lady and the Tramp.
Okay, Brian's picking another bag because they Lady and the Tramped it up.
I'm still not looking at the bag.
Here we go.
All right, we got
Oh,
Cincinnati style chili versus.
Cajun dill gator taters.
Oh.
I already know what's winning this in my vote,
I
but we'll
wanna
try
taste 'em.
again. Let's see what happens when both these flavors are in my mouth.
Now, the rules that we have here are if you do not want to eat the chip again, you don't have to, but we think it is good form to eat the chips in every round. We buy enough so that everybody can.
Or have sent to us enough.
Yes.
Yeah, we
or
have
have
enough.
Ed sent to us enough. Because the mic sales, once again, coming from Patrick Hillier. At Fillier.
That's what you need is Cajun dill Cincinnati chili in your mouth.
That's delicious.
That is a wild combo.
That is a lot.
So, okay, Mike is about to get his second chip in. Then we can vote. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of tiebreakers here, I think. Who is voting for Cincinnati chili? Who is voting for Gator Tater? That is a tie. It is time to send it to the cat. Remember, all judgments of the cat are sponsored by the fine folks at DeWood Earth Movers. Rocky, hit him with the sound. We'll be back in just a moment.
Poor cat.
So we now have a report from Rocky on how the tiebreaker went.
It was intense. There was a lot of close examination. But upon further inspection, he went for the dill.
So the dill advancing, Cincinnati chili being knocked out on a tiebreaker. Heartbreaking.
Yeah, hate to see that happen.
You really do. You really do.
Yeah. As
What
a note,
competitor, though. What a
Yes.
competitor.
Yeah, put up a good fight.
as a note to anyone who's concerned that we are feeding the cat many, many potato chips, it's a tiny little crumb of each one. It's okay.
And mostly he licks them
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then moves on with
He
his
sort of
day.
looks and he moves on about what he's doing.
It's like,
That
I
first
guess that's
tiebreaker, he did eat the whole, like both chips. He was
Yeah.
like, these are delicious. A second one, he literally did just walk away.
Yeah.
This one required some tasting. But no
he
actual
sniffed them both and then pulled the dill a little closer and licked it and then re-sniffed the chili and then went back to licking the dill.
So there you go. So now we're moving to our next matchup. Let's do it this time. How about Rocky? You close your eyes and pick one. Brian, you close your eyes and pick one.
Hold on.
Brian waving his hand furiously.
Sorry, I was working on the loser bag.
Brian has brought us.
World of Flavors, maple bacon.
Eyes were closed.
So the President's Choice maple bacon.
Against?
President's Choice.
World of Flavors, buffalo wings and blue cheese.
Uh-oh.
This is where Rocky's going to probably opt out of retasting,
Correct.
whereas I am going to opt into retasting.
Yeah, I'm not opting out.
Not at all, because President's Choice makes a heck of a chip.
Now, I will say neither of these would beat their winner of our previous snack bracket, I think,
No.
because that was fantastic.
That, of course, was the green Thai chili.
Yeah. The curry.
Yes. That was that
chili
was
curry.
amazing. bacon blue cheese wings. Maple bacon blue cheese wings. I'm combining them now on my side. I'm just taking 2 chips every time because.
So, who is voting buffalo chicken?
Everyone who's surprised.
Who is voting bacon?
I'm a little
buffalo
surprised.
chicken advances and Rocky is wrong.
Oh, I just hate it so much.
It's fine.
It's
You're
so
allowed to
good,
be
though.
wrong. It's America.
Bruce loves maple so much. He
do.
loves maple syrup. I'm a little surprised he didn't go for that one.
Yeah.
No, I really like this. Like, I like.
You
the
should
blue
tell your
cheese
maple
chicken.
syrup story on the show one time.
At some point, I'll have to. So now, I guess Mike and Rocky this time, with eyes closed, grabbing one.
Oh, you're dropping
Oh,
potato crisps.
You're shedding.
So-
I got the wise finger-looking rib.
Uh-oh.
and I got the Tom Tom hot tomato flavored potato crackers.
I feel like I know how this one's going to turn out, but I guess hand them to me so I can pretend like I'm still impartial.
Wise me up.
And to wise me up.
I'm going to take another potato crisp because I like my pairing idea.
Are going to still get a little bit of spice off that Tom Tom tomato.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
It's a lot better than the quote unquote hot.
So who is picking the Tom Tom tomato crisp? Finger-looking rib? Finger-looking rib advances. Rocky is wrong again.
But they're so
Oh.
good and nuanced and good. They're so good.
I don't know. There's a lot of nuance.
You have
to
all of them
hot
to
and
eat.
tomato.
It's savory and a little spicy, but they're light and crispy and good.
There is a lot positive about them. I don't disagree with you, but
yeah.
that finger-looking rib is awesome.
The texture, especially on the puffed,
Yeah.
is lovely.
Yes.
But
Yeah, Tom Tom should not feel bad about this. There is a lot to love about that snack.
all right, we're down to our last 2 brackets.
What's our last matchup?
Who's picking? You pick. Who's picking?
Let's see. Mike and Brian.
Turkey and gravy Boulder.
Versus Moscow Mule.
I don't need to
Wee-haw.
retest.
I know what's happening, but I want to retest.
Do not need to retaste.
I just always want to know what's up. I want to have the taste in my mouth to make the comparison.
Oh, Bruce, I know what's up. I know what time it is.
Oh, I know what time it is too, but
Apparently, it's everyone votes the opposite of Rocky o'clock.
There you go.
All the time.
that is a weird flavor combination.
Yeah, it is.
Turkey mule.
Who is voting
Ew.
turkey and gravy? Who is voting Moscow Mule? Oh, Moscow Mule advances. Mike is wrong.
Rocky's allowed to be right this round.
Yay.
I believe we're down to our final matchup.
Beer and brats.
Versus pumpkin pie.
Oh,
Huh.
I know how this is going too, but we'll
Yeah.
I feel
Let's
like I
go
also
through the
know how this is
motions.
I
going.
don't need to retaste that either.
I don't need to retaste that.
Hey, Mike, how do you feel about pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what you can ask me? Hey, Rocky, how do you feel about beer?
Hey, Rocky, how do you feel about beer?
That's
Well,
good
good, 'cause
because
that
you can't
chip
really
doesn't
taste
taste
any.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Because when we tasted it, that's all you guys said was in it was beeriness.
No, I could taste fattiness.
Yeah, like
tasted-
a tiny little bit.
Malt, not really beer.
And that was more aftertaste, yeah.
I'm so full of chip.
Those go together well, actually.
Yeah, they do.
It's like a creamy, savory pie.
Yeah. So who is voting pumpkin pie? Who is voting beer and brat?
Mike, are you voting neither?
I'm voting neither.
Oh,
Mike
it's
has
still
once
3
again
to-
decided to be grumpy enough to break the rules of a very simple game.
it's still
So
3 to 0
advancing-
It
though.
doesn't break the rules. We did it earlier.
Yeah. I'm with
Yeah,
Mike
but
on
those
this
are
one.
really terrible.
I'm with
These
Mike
are not
on
really
this one.
terrible options. Either way, advancing 3-0 is pumpkin pie.
So now we have 5 choices. How's this going to work?
I think we randomly pick 2 matchups. The third one gets a pass.
Yeah, I do believe that's how it's going to work.
Okay.
Or no, the third one gets a yes/no. You can just vote it out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
right.
Okay.
Or are we gonna do a 3-way and a 2-way?
No. Two-way, and the last one just has to get in.
Oh, please let the last one be the wings so I can vote no. It'll still make it anyway. I still want to vote no.
Smallish, so they're more nondescript.
Okay, wait a minute. I can't see beyond the monitor. Are they lined up
Nope.
5 in a row?
Not in a row. Do you want to do
No.
that and just number them?
Yeah.
Okay, that way he can't. Okay, he'll.
I can't see them.
And you can pick a number between 2 numbers between a 1 and 5.
Yep.
So 1,
Inclusive.
5.
Yes. I'm going to go number 3 against number 4.
Okay.
What do we pick?
We got pumpkin pie versus Moscow Mule.
Okay.
That's a hard pairing for me.
I understand. Those are both really good.
Yes, I may have to actually retaste.
Oh, I am absolutely retasting because they're both delicious.
Indeed. And in
I
such a
feel the
crazy
opposite
ways.
about both of them.
Well, either way, it's a good matchup then.
That pumpkin pie is all it's wonderful in the world. That is a really tough matchup for me.
I like the pairing together. though.
That is a championship caliber matchup for me.
Well, we're in the next to last round. We're really pulling out the champions here.
I have
this
to
is
tell
where-
you.
this is where the cream rises.
That is a rough one. Oh. Wow. Okay, who is going for pumpkin pie? Who's going for Moscow Mule? Okay, I am wrong. Moscow Mule advances.
The pumpkin pie ones were fantastic.
Yeah.
However,
I'm not mad about it. I'm willing to be the odd man out, but I am not mad about it. We're going to make the final matchup here 1 versus 5.
1, 2, or 3.
1,
There
2,
are
or 3.
left.
Oh, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, because I know I took 3 and 4.
Yeah.
1 and 3.
Okay. That is buffalo wings and
ribs.
finger licking ribs.
Wow.
This is a
Another
rough one.
good
It's
matchup.
a meat off.
You know, I can't be mad with the finals here.
No, this is working out really well.
Wow. This is a year, and I realize Rocky doesn't like this. This is a year where big, bold flavors are winning.
These are bold.
I would also like to point out that apparently palates from Canada are a little more sensitive because they've rated the buffalo wing as 2 peppers for medium spiciness.
Really?
Hey, it's more
There's
than
some
the
black
Koreans said with that hot one.
Yeah. With
That is
And
true.
You would think Korean food is usually, let's say, spicier than Canadian food.
I would think, yeah, a little bit.
Maybe it just goes off quicker. You know what I mean?
maybe.
I need a
Capsaicin breaks
moment.
down, but not that. I got my decision.
Okay, so
I
who is
really
voting
don't.
for chicken wing? Who is voting for ribs? Ribs advance. Brian is wrong.
Oh, thank goodness.
It was close.
Yeah.
You weren't wrong by
It was-
much.
yeah,
You
it
weren't
was-
like completely
I'm not
wrong.
disappointed with
No.
that the ribs made it, but yeah, I'm like
Yeah, I wouldn't have been
70-30
really
on
disappointed
the
with either of them, but
yeah.
Same way I felt in the last one. So what is the final chip? I'm trying to remember.
Cajun dill.
Okay, so
Cajun dill gator taters.
so the only vote will be here.
Yes or no?
If you vote for, they get to see the finals. If you vote against, they don't.
so thumbs up, thumb down.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. 1, 2, 3. 3 votes, thumbs up. It is going to make it to the finals. It is a 3-way dance here at Snack-Mania. Snack-Mania once again sponsored by the fine folks at DeWood Earth Movers. Rocky, give them the noise. As we head into the finals, give us our final matchup because once again, I can't necessarily remember and I can't see past
So
the
it is
monitor.
those Cajun dill gator taters that we just talked about,
Moscow Mule
and the wise finger licking ribs.
Wow.
Ribs.
I'm torn.
I really am.
I am.
I'm
No.
all out of faith.
I have a definite favorite among these 3.
I'm gonna need to resample, even though I just had some of these a minute ago. Yeah, come on
Yeah, I
up.
think I'm also going to need to try those again.
I just need to meditate on the flavors that I've experienced. Also, I'd like to point out in the year-old finger-licking ribs, it says right on the bag, no preservatives.
Uh-oh. Hopefully, we will be well enough to edit this and get it out to you.
Oh, dear.
No MSG, no preservatives, gluten-free.
So I'm going to read them off one at a time. By show of hands, we'll see.
Hold on, I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
Okay.
All right, I got my choice.
Okay. Who is voting for Cajun Craw Tater? No votes.
So it deserved...
Cajun dill gator tater,
Yeah.
actually.
I'm sorry. I'm so used to the old name because I like the sound of it.
Yeah.
It deserved to be in the matchup, but it is not the winner.
No.
Yeah. I think they stopped calling them craw tater because there's no crayfish in them.
Yeah, and that would be...
Crawfish.
that would
Whatever.
absolutely be appropriate. I just really like the name.
No, it sounds
No.
better.
There's no
No.
gator in them either.
No.
No.
Okay.
So there you go. So unfortunately, the fine folks at Zapp's making it to the three-way dance, but just not advancing. Who is voting for the Wise Ribs? Mike has voted for the Wise Ribs. Who is voting for Moscow Mule? Everybody else, Moscow Mule has advanced to your championship.
Y'all's is wrong.
It is
by a
Kettle
lot.
Brand.
Kettle-
Kettle Brand potato chips, Moscow Mule.
Here's the thing for me. It was such a weird flavor to choose, and then to hit it anywhere near. It's just such a unique and original and interesting flavor I've never really experienced in a potato chip. I really felt the need to push it to the championships.
You know what's surprisingly good? All three of those.
I bet.
together. Mm-hmm. I will say it was a close race for me between the ribs and
Yep.
the Moscow Mule because the ribs were so spot on and layered.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can taste pork. Like, not just the barbecue flavor, but the pork.
Yeah, not even like miscellaneous meatiness that sometimes chips get, but like actual pork.
Yeah, it did do exactly what it wanted to do. The other chip, the Moscow Mule, was just one I liked more.
Yeah,
And like I said, there's definitely a part of me that it was, and we've talked about this in past years, the level of difficulty to make a Moscow Mule potato chip was just so high that to come anywhere near it was insane.
Yeah, I mean, they got that spot on. I mean, obviously there's no booze in the chip, but otherwise.
There's no animal anything in this.
That's really impressive.
And they managed to get pork, like, dead on.
Yeah.
Blinded me with science.
Science.
Someone with a wrench and a packet of salt or whatever.
Wrench and a salt shaker, man.
Yeah.
Flavor engineers.
And with no preservatives, it managed to last a year after the expiration date.
And it's still mighty tasty.
like pork.
And that was one of the oldest ones I think we had.
There was the one from that expired in August of 15, but that was the shrimp.
Yeah.
Well, there was also the one that did not tell us what year it was.
Yeah, so that's
was a
just
lot.
really a big question mark.
Yeah, that is at least a year out of date.
But once again, we would like to congratulate the fine folks at Kettle Brand Chips with their Moscow Mule. Wee-haw! Felt like we need to get that one again. Once again, we would like to thank the fine folks at DeWood Earth Movers. Rocky, give me the noise. For sponsoring what really is and has been Snack-Mania.
Yeah, this is one for the yearbooks.
This is, yeah,
You're gonna remember this one.
Grandest stage of them all.
absolutely. The granddaddy. The granddaddy of them all here on the Party Gamecast. I've been your host and moderator, Bruce. Joining me has been Rocky.
I'm so full of chips right now.
Mike.
Oh, I think I just did a heel turn.
And Brian.
So much potato. Oh my god.
And thank you so much for listening.
My God!
My God is broken in half.
Out of nowhere!
God is my witness. He has made a deal with Satan himself.